Hey guys, Evelyn here, Romantic X Loser, and today I have a new poster for you guys that you see in front of you. It's very simple. I've had this for a while. I was looking for a perfect picture to put here in the corner with Dawson, and I just showed you Yum from Got7. So this is the final outcome. So the image size here is 480 by 640. So we're going to go to File New. We're going to do 480 by 640. And we're going to leave it the background color. Now, I'm going to move this photo to my desktop because it goes in with the file. So, here we go. So now here are all of the stuff again, the pack below. You can download this whole pack in the description box below. You're going to get a snake stock photo, blur photo, background, another blur, forest, Yugam, staircase, Dawson, mirror, and that's all. I'll also be incorporating the PSD coloring, and it's a very big file, so just let you guys know it is a 6.1 MB file, as well as the poster that you see here. So what we did was we started off with the stock photo, and this is of the trees here. So we're going to click and just drag it over, and we're just going to place it. Now, if we hide everything here, we can see that our stock photo has been stretched out a bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to just go ahead and go Control T on our keyboard, and we're going to just lock the chain link and then just stretch it out like so. Next we added Dawson's image, and we just did a layer mask. So we're going to go to our files. That's not it. We're going to drag Dawson's photo onto the image, and it's going to open in its entirety. We're going to stretch it out a bit, make sure to lock the chain link to keep its size like so. And what we're going to do is we're going to layer mask. So you're going to layer mask, reveal all, and we're going to get a round brush tool, hardness at 0, size at whatever you feel comfortable. Using black, we're going to go ahead and delete. I also use my pen tool, so I can go ahead and show you guys how I use the pen tool to cut out an image. Grab your pen tool. I have my pen set to path, excluding overlapping shapes, as well as align to selection, and auto add delete is select, and I just make a point and then I just curve. Sometimes I don't cut 100%, but I try my best usually to get at least the shape of the photo like so. So that's what I really do to cut out. I'm not going to cut it out fully. I'm going to just try to blur it to my best ability, to be honest. But this is what I do. I go up and around, and then I just right click and fill path with black like so, and it should cut out your image. And it came out actually pretty well, but we're just going to kind of just blur everything out or blend it in with our round brush tool like so. And we're just going to take away that lake there because we really don't need it. I'm just going to blur everything in. I'm going to leave this side a bit crisp, but that's okay. After that, I added a snake texture behind Dawson, and I set it to normal at opacity 44%. So we're going to go back into our files, grab our snake. We're going to just click and drag it onto the image. We're going to pull it right around here. Drag it underneath Dawson. And we're going to go 44%. Like so. And then we're going to layer mask. I'm just going to delete what's overlapping into the other areas. Like so. Next what I did was I added this light texture and I set to lighter color. So I'm just going to click and drag it on top. Above Dawsum. And set it to lighter color. Like so, and as you can see it kind of blurs everything out. And we're going to add a layer mask and delete what's overlapping on Dawsum. Layer mask, I'm just going to around brush tool and do something like that. And then it shows a little bit of Dawsum's arm here. We don't want that, so we're going to go down here. We're just going to take away that part there, just so that it just looks like it's just a color over the bottom. Alright, so next we're going to add the force texture as well as the mirror texture. As you have a force here, mirror here. So we're going to grab our force texture first. We're going to just click and drag on top. And we're going to drag it to the bottom like so. It's going to go above the light texture that we have here, and I have it set to soft light 100%. And we're going to delete what's above that overlaps like so. Just grabbing our soft round brush. Next we're going to grab our mirror texture and click and drag open. We're going to bring the mirror right about here. And what I set the mirror to was normal, and I lower the opacity to 57. So we're going to set to normal, lower the opacity to 57. Like so, and then we're going to delete what's around it. So we add a layer mask and grab our round brush tool. We're going to make it a little bit smaller and just delete what's overlapping. Like so. Next we added Ugam's image into that. So what we did was we grabbed regular round brush tool on a new layer, and we just make sure it's fluffy, and we're just going to color it inside of the mirror here. Like so. Then we're going to grab Ugam's image, click, and I dragged it open, and click OK. I'm going to hold my Alt key down, and when you hover between Ugam's image and your layer, fluffy layer, you're going to get an arrow down, you're going to click it. And then we're going to resize Ugam's image, click the chain link, and just scale it down so where you just have his face and the hand touching him. We're going to make it a little bit bigger. Let me do something like this here. As you can see, we have a little bit of spill out. I'm just going to grab our eraser, and on the image that we have here, we're just going to erase what's there. We don't want it to spill out into the frame, so we're just going to kind of erase like so. Okay, so next what we're going to do is we're going to add our staircase image as well as our blur. So we're going to add our staircase, click and drag open. It's going to be here. Alright, so now we have a staircase here. We're going to go normal. We're going to set it to soft light. And we're going to delete the overlapping parts. So we're going to add a layer mask, grab our round brush tool, and we're going to delete what's overlapping on the other images, like so. We're going to move our snake up a bit because it is not where I want it, like so. Bring it back a little bit here. Now we're going to add our blur texture here. We're going to open a new tab and then drag it over. Make sure you drag it over, you get a plus mark so it drops in its entirety. Drag it all the way on top. And we're going to stretch it out a bit, so Control T. Lock your chain link and then just stretch it out. Just so it fits your canvas, and then say OK, and then we're going to set that to soft light. So now we have this done. We're going to go ahead and just drag over our coloring. And our coloring is a really long, it's really big PSD, like I said earlier. So I'm just going to drag this down. I'm just going to drag it on top like so. And this is what it looks like. You can adjust certain things, like her hair is making Dawson really dark, so I'm going to lighten her image a little bit. So I'm going to image adjustments, or I'm going to add curves to her image, and just kind of lighten it a bit so that she doesn't look too dark. And I'm going to have to hold Alt and just click down so it just adheres to her layer only. And then you can do text and whatnot. I don't have a text in mind, so I'm just going to leave it as is. I hope you guys like this tutorial. I know it's very simple, but I hope you guys enjoy it. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I hope to have more for you soon. Bye, guys.